Let's beat Everdark Caligo! Before I get into her movesets, I want to go over this one first. So when you first enter the arena, she's already flying in the air. The best way to avoid this is first dodging left, and as soon as she passes you, go forward. Sometimes you get hit, but most of the time you won't, and you'll end up right where she is so you can get in some good damage. When she goes into her phase transition, she'll start to glow dark blue and then cover herself with her wings. You want to run away as far as you can and just wait for her to finish. As you know, this will coat her with ice, making it difficult to deal damage until it breaks. She can do this multiple times throughout the fight to reapply her armor, so please be careful. She will almost always follow up that attack with a Frost Storm. To spot this one, she jumps in the air, slashes, and then shoots. There are two ways to dodge this. First, you can get behind her around her tail area. This allows you to get in some damage, and the second way to dodge it is by running away as far as you can. However, this does leave you kind of far away and also vulnerable to a Frost Breath attack. And for the executors out there, you can deflect this, but not the Frost Proc. The other attack she might do when coming out of her phase transition is the same as when you enter the arena, but on a much larger scale. So she flies around the arena once again with hail, except this hail is much bigger and also explodes. Unfortunately, I did test the go left and then straight method on this and it did not work as well as when you first enter the arena. So instead I found it better to stand still and dodge Caligo herself instead of the hail. She also does this attack kind of periodically, so if she starts to glow blue and then jumps in the air slowly, she's going to do it again. Continuing on with more of her Frost Breath attacks, this first one you want to run away from. She'll stand up on her hind feet and then spew Frost Breath on you, and it does do quite a lot of damage, so you just want to give her some distance for this one. However, if you have a ranged character, you can get in quite a lot of attacks. Up next, she likes to do this one when you're far away. It's just a big frost AoE, but sometimes she will do it right in your face. You can skill past this, deflect it, or dodge. I did find that most times she will follow it up with an additional side swipe of Frost Breath, which can be dodged or deflected the same way. Up next, she does a jump attack where she bites you at the end. She does this one if you're far away to cover some ground, but sometimes she will do this to get away from you. If she's doing it towards you, simply dodge into her. Just like everything, this is also deflectable. Next is a hop back tail slam. She will hop back, lift her tail, and then slam it down, sending 3 claw marks that have their own shockwaves. To dodge this or deflect this, you will need to dodge or deflect both the tail and the after attack, or you can avoid it entirely by staying close to her, where you can also deal some damage. The next tail attack is this slash, which is followed up by an additional swipe, as well as Frost Breath. If you dodge the tail attacks very close to her, you can get even closer when she does this frost move, therefore dealing some damage. As to the tail attack itself, she will turn kind of backwards to look at you first, and then flick her tail before doing the swipe. Sometimes it will be followed up by a wing attack. If she does this, it will always be her right wing or your left side, and you can simply just dodge into it. That same wing attack can also be used by itself. Some more attacks that are more rare to see are her bite attacks or her claw attacks. They're so rare I only have the following clips of them after soloing her 9 times. I did find that sometimes after she hits you twice with her arm, she will do a follow-up tail attack, where she holds her tail to her and then slings it all the way around. When she steps forward, she'll do it the exact opposite way, and it sends a big AoE. Now here's the combo she likes to use the most. She really likes to spam this. First, she'll send some Frost Breath forward with her wings, then she'll bite, slide forward, turn around, spew Frost Breath, hold her tail close to her, and then slam it down, leaving 3 scores as well as a follow-up AoE. So the first part of this combo is the wing attack, where she will glow blue and then send Frost Breath forward. If you're in front of her, be careful of her wings themselves before the Frost Breath, but ideally it's best to just run towards her tail if you're too close. That way you can get in some additional damage. Just be careful of her wing. The next part, she will bite and then slide forward. It's very easy to avoid this if you're under her. Just be careful not to run away, and be careful of her wing. Honestly, I avoided it just by standing still most of the time. Next is where she does the frost breath that leaves little ice chunks in the ground, kind of space away from them because she will make them explode when she slams her tail down. If you run really close to her when she does this, you shouldn't really need to dodge much. So what I like to do is I'll dodge the frost and then I'll kind of veer to the right. That way I'll avoid her tail slam. And then I don't have to worry about getting hit and I can deal additional damage. Those are all the moves I see her use, so thank you for watching and have a great day. Good luck hunting Caligo!